Got life there, a refresh here. And here. All right. Yeah, I'm getting in here a little bit better. Almost fully ready to go here. Hey, Tony. All right. Keep this going here. Another beautiful day. A little tired, but you know, it's 8:30 here this time, and now I gotta get everything else kind of figured out. Yeah. How you doing? Sorry it took so long for me to get back to all the comments there. I was it's been a day, I should say. Yeah, that's not too bad. 11:30. I could be worse, I suppose. Let's see what kind of chaos I can get into here if I can get the rest of this organized up. I just switched up my setup recently a little bit, and now I've got to figure out how to get all put back up in here where I can still read everything. Ow. That's not gonna work. I need another book. One day I'll have a fancy setup. One day. Because right now, not so much. So we'll end up taking the book I'm reading as well as my book I use for keeping track of initiative and HP. This one is Hunt Showdown, so it's actually using this currently as a basis for one of the games. Not one of the games, sorry. Where I'm at in a D&D campaign with my players. I just rigged up a whole situation to send this to the Old West, but a very D&D style, or should I say Forgotten Realms style Old West. And with that being said, mixing elements from this game into it. To kind of see how it's going to go. I gotta get warmed up though, because it's been a few hours. Well, should I say a day or so. Yeah, there's a lot of like corruption in with it. Not necessarily a lot of like powers or anything, but there's like dark sight, as you can see, some things, etc., etc., etc. But there's guns, and I've got a little twist going on to where they don't know it yet, but once they start getting into getting their powers from well, I'm not gonna say that, but they will be able to use magic and so forth as they would normally use, depending on what class they go with. However, in the campaign, they will be able to like enchant the bullets and so forth on top of that. So, at least it's kind of the rough idea of it running with it right now. We'll see how that goes. Why is this sound not working right? There we go. See here. Hopefully this all works out. Or I'll die quickly. That happens too. Sounds good. I'll do my best to have a few more set up tomorrow. Again, apologize for how long it takes to kind of get in touch with everybody lately. The work's been a little bit wild. But thank you for swinging by and saying hi, and I'll see you soon. We move up. That there. Haha, great nighttime. All right. Definitely not my rifle of choice. Pistol I can do some work with, and I really want to play around with the uppercut a little bit. Few real world reasons for that though. Interesting. Whoa! Can't believe I missed. Didn't see that sooner than later. That worked out. Huh. Oh, a drilling? Oh, heck yeah. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Ah! Oh, shit. Well, that was a embarrassment. Throwing knives. I knew they were gonna get back up too. I didn't check and get everything reloaded back up in time. But I will say, I will accept that for a first run, and then now we'll get into an actual gameplay that I can die again in. You know, can't ever get too cocky with this. Just realized this is on volume. Get that turned down a little bit. I need to double check one other thing. That looks alright. Yep, that works good. And let's go. How you were literally a number? Wow. The drilling. Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't want that. So I want to do. So I want to take this. Go here. That like that. This like this. So that falls off. That doesn't bother me so much. That's not quite working either. Ah! Gotta stop switching up my system every time I play. That'd be real useful. Yeah, sure. So I think 12 grand is a bet. Oh wait, is this still in the store? Because if it is, I need to decide sooner than later if I am going to use it. It is. All right. So I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. I use the Derringer more, I feel like. And the uppercut, it's just the idea behind it sounds cool, but I also want to just drop that on it. Not that I don't already use it. It's just... Whoop, wrong button. Yep, back to lobby. So then let's play around with... Not this one. That's nice little duos. You know what? You know what? Let's go here, here, and here. This one we're gonna go to here. Let's unequip here, here, and then we will go fire. This works for me. This is gonna be a rough one. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, making me feel special now. Well, absolutely. It is definitely my favorite one, too. It's the only PvP I've run into that I can tolerate for any lengthy time. But if you've been following, or if you enjoyed this one, what is your thoughts about Hunger coming out? If it ever comes out. Agreed. I'm very curious how Hunger's going to go, as well as Blight. I'm a huge Witcher fan, so having Blight seems really exciting. Ah, gotcha. I would definitely take a look. Like nothing's ever going to replace Hunt for me, but Hunger looks really cool. It's got the same kind of idea, but slightly different variant. And yes, Witcher 3 is definitely can't ever replace that one either. And Blight has a very similar feel to that, except for it's more medieval, and it's gonna have co-op. So it's kind of like an actual story to play co-op, not just PvP. And that's something that's missing a lot nowadays. I am so tired of every game being PvP. Not that I mind it. Obviously, I'm playing Hunt, but what I'm really looking forward to is a game that I can play co-op with, the family. I can sit there and have some fun, kill zombies or whatever it is, and not be in this rushed aspect of it where everything has to be another person I have to fight eventually. I miss the good old co-op days. I don't think Hunger is going to be that way. I think Hunger is just going to be a reskinned ripoff off of this, but I do believe Blight has a good chance of being very unique. And yeah, I've read all of the Witcher books. I am waiting. I've also read all of like the comics, mangas, and whatnot. And I'm really looking forward to the new one, Crossroad of Ravens or Crossroad of Crows, depending on the translation you go with. I cannot wait for that one to come out. You got my nerd side going real good now. Gotcha. The Witcher series definitely is in my top tier setup of it. Uh-oh, somebody said something the TikTok filter didn't like, which is unfortunate because that means I can't see it. See how quick it is before I die. Probably sooner than later. I'd like to use this pistol a little bit though. Never the villain. I think it should be up to the creator's opinion and or discretion on what level to filter, and I'm big about not filtering. I'm blue collar and southern enough, even I live in the north, to not be as concerned about offense. No, I didn't grab. Mail box. That would have been the smart thing to do. Oh well. Fair enough. As long as we don't talk about the Netflix series, we'll be okay. I can go off on tangents and horrible tangents about the Netflix series. Really? Missing my shots. Oh, 100%. They started to do it kind of right with like season 1, and then they messed it up, and yeah. Anyway, said I wouldn't go off on a tangent about that one. Now, would you say Blood and Wine or Heart of Stone was the better DLC? Yeah, 100% she did. She just listened to Cavill. Whoa. What? Alright, well this pistol's gonna be a learning curve. Ooh. I just realized I remember to put in... Right, Sapowski did a fantastic job with it. There was no need to do anything extra with it. Also, Lola, thank you for the likes. I saw it, I promise. Real quick, where's that at? All the way over there. Yeah, we can make a detour. Thank you for the ice creams and such. I say and such because I'm still learning what half of that stuff is. Oh yeah, no, I nerded out way heavy on those. I listen to the podcasts about it. I disagree with them from time to time, but you know. I mean, I could make it super controversial for you. Just go Yennefer or Triss, But I think everyone knows Shawnee's the best. What are we shooting at over here? Where's my entrance? What? Oh, I'm totally gonna die. Ah! What am I missing? Oh, shit. I am busy. Ooh. That was spicy. Oh, we can agree to disagree, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Where'd we go? Interesting. Ooh. What? You're not. The bees! Where'd this guy go? I like that route. There we go. Oh, this is stupid. I got to ring the bell. Shotgun. It's okay. It's okay. They didn't reload. Oh, I should have just pushed him. Pushed him. Not the one that killed me, obviously, but pushed him and then with that. Ah, that one hurt. Sounds good. Hey, I appreciate it. I tried. I feel bad because the last few times I've been in your live, except for the last time, I didn't know how to do likes or anything like that, and then Scarlet schooled me. Let's get a single kill with that. Yeah, nut dog. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Alright, I should be able to just tab over here, go boop, and I'll give you a follow back. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm gonna run that. We are gonna go higher, and I do have a baseball bat. Yeah, I try. I'm trying to get better about it. Let's put it that way. No. Ooh, this could be fun. I think we're gonna be a terror. Sure, we'll use the free one. We're here. Lots of those. And then here, and here, and we're gonna do something stupid. If I can get the right map, this could be so much fun. Or it's gonna be the worst map possible, and I'm gonna get wrecked. Which would be funny. What happened? Try not to be too mad. What? Wait a minute. As in, were you like library checking it out? Okay. I was gonna be like, there should be, yeah. Yeah, I went to a local bookstore, and got all of them. There's a few of them I'm missing, but I ended up audio booking them. The ones I didn't get because I went to a small spot in wintertime. It's a little bit slow for me, and then go from there. Fair enough. I mean, the series ends with kind of a cliffhanger. I mean, then again, CD Projekt Red kind of took the games, which are 1, 2, 3, and completely modified all that out so it would work. Yeah. Oh. I've thought about streaming Witcher 3, but I think I'm going to wait until it gets a little bit closer to Witcher 4, and then I might start streaming it. After all, I'd like to kind of pull some of my D&D crowd more into my streams. My hunt crowd is obviously super into it, but I'd like to try and pull some of that, which is why I'm also kind of looking into hunger and so forth. Yeah, I think Sapowski was being hopeful that the series would go on somehow, and it just took a really long time. Ironically, I feel like it wasn't until The Witcher got out of Poland and started hitting, the rest of Europe and into the western part of, like, the United States and so forth, that all of a sudden it blew up really big. But then everyone was kind of fine with it, and then CD Projekt Red was like, "Yo, we're gonna make a book off of, or a game off of it," and then that helped a little bit. And then with Wild Hunt, Witcher 3 is when it really took off. Really? That's actually awesome. I did not know that. That's wild. I could imagine. I mean, outside of like World War II aspects, that's one of the best things, if not the best thing, to come out of Poland, in my opinion. Not that I know much about Poland, but oh, this is such a terrible idea. I am not a melee guy. I got that. Fair enough. No, I don't use bomb lance very often. I actually run pistols primarily, except when I do something stupid like I'm doing right now, then I'll run with things. If one of the challenges requires a bomb lance, I will, or one of those. But I run a lot of pistols. And I really only run stupid stuff when it comes to Bound and Clash like this, because I know damn well I'm probably not going to survive. But I never go anywhere without my trusty Derringer. Oh, this is going to be... This is really going to work flawlessly, or I'm about to die very quickly. Oh, I didn't bring... Oh, shit. At least I hit him. I'm so screwed right now. Okay, the bat kind of slaps, though. Oh, I don't like any of this. Ah! Ah! There's no way that fucking worked! Shit! I don't know how I'm still alive. That has to be the wildest thing I've done in a very long time. Not quite what I wanted to do. No. Stay away. No touchy. Ow, ow, ow. Well, I'm gonna lose this one. Nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna kill as many as I can. That was Still 100% worth it. Oh. Oh, I have a revive. What weapon do I have, though? Ooh. I gotta die. Ah! Well, why'd they get me all hyped up the fact that I could win? I forgot the dude had fanning with that. You know, it just kind of happens. Witcher 4, though, is going to be amazing. Not the series, as in Netflix, but as in the game. I am 100% fine with the direction they're going with it. And only questions I have for them is why is she not overpowered? That's all I need to know. And here. Yeah, they have. And I would, but okay, they have been talking about it for a long time. There's also supposed to be multiple other games in the Witcher lineup coming up, kind of like with Cyberpunk. However, I do believe it's gonna work out. So this one in particular, there's so much more information about it that we haven't had in a really long time. I don't know. I still think it's gonna be good. You know, let's go free. And we'll do that, so I'm spending money on that. I'm gonna go up here and grab that one. I don't want to go with that because I'm definitely not doing that. Then why not? Ooh, let's go here. Use that one there. And then if we're gonna send it, let's send it. I'm gonna go high velocity. And let's see how that goes. I like save. Which is surprising, and a lot of people, as of lately, only really know The Witcher from the Netflix series, which is a huge shame. My brother got introduced to it via that. Oh, I'm a nerd. I talk about it all the time. This game I love, and then I've got The Witcher. I talk about a lot. D&D I talk about a lot. The only thing about The Witcher I don't know if I can fully get behind is The Witcher TTRPG. Oh, fair. Really, TTRPG, just looking into it just seems like a headache and a half. Also, hold on 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Yeah, Netflix really did do it dirty. At the same time, though, they kind of did Netflix. Well, I don't know. Didn't get fully into it. And it's really my first integration part of it for One Piece. Well, yeah. Other than that, though, I would definitely argue they messed it up 100%. That's why we don't talk about Blood Origin, though, right? However, okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. Yes, Netflix did do a really horrible job with The Witcher, but their animated series, for the most part, have been pretty good. I'm not real big with the Sirens of the Deep on a few of their changes and so forth. They went kind of more on the political side of modern times on how they work with that instead of just holding true to the narrative, which I think gave a little more value behind it. However, overall, their animated series they do so much better with. They should just stop doing live action unless the person is extremely into the that series. If it's just someone's like, then there's no reason for them to be directing it, being part of writing, or anything like that. Oh, I don't have fanning. Now, I didn't like in the animated series Vesemir's story of how wild they made um, the Trial of the Grasses. Like that was wild, and like in a really unique way. I am so turned around on where people are at right now. Oh. No! Whew. The Trial of the Grasses was wild, though, with the Wraiths just teleporting and exploding people. Ah, I hesitated. I hesitated to see what the other one was going to do. So like overall how they were showing it, great and all. However, when they're like, "Yo, you're gonna go out there," and I guess women trial the grasses technically with that. I forgot what they would have called it. Trial the grasses would have been the herbs and crap they drip into your eye and feed you and so forth. But part of because part of the trial of the grasses was going past the Cyclops and all the other stuff, or at least the School of the Wolf. So the making the well, yes, that see now that's a thing I haven't even thought of on that part. That's a valid point potentially. That would be why he would be cool with portals, is when you have something that's teleporting and just vaporizing your friends. That would make 100% more sense. I had not thought of it that way. Hmm. That's a valid point. Um, but I still would like to know what kind of wraith they were supposed to be that just decides that they're. Have I not? Oh no. What? I thought I already got that. Oh, I'm really at 82 and I haven't gotten the shorty? Oh, that's an embarrassment. So then your theory would be that those wraiths were sorcerers that screwed up their portal magic? And I mean, fair enough. Hmm, that's interesting. I would have taken it from part of the conjunction. Well, yeah, no, I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. Hey, I like that theory. I like that theory. If I could get more, I might have to play around with some TikTok stuff with that one on my videos. Usually, I stick to purely D&D or Hunt, just because I've built more of an audience on that side. But I might have to play around a little more on the Witcher side. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? I wanted the sparks. So we're gonna go. I guess since I have two of those, I'm gonna go sparks. I don't need anything fancy with it, but I am going to go here. And fast fingers is 4? Really? Not worth it. Let's continue to run this. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, fun fact about D&D, with D&D, I didn't really get into it until my wife made me play Baldur's Gate 3, and I was like, yeah, this is cool. And then family was like, hey, we'd like to actually play D&D. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I could DM it. And now I've been DMing it for over a year, pushing 2 years, something like that. And I completed one campaign, and we're in the middle of another one that they're having to deal with a lich from the former, well, a character who became a lich, and that character had supposedly died in the last campaign. And through messing with them trying to find a specific individual that I had labeled as the Lich Killer. They had kind of a Weeping Angels Doctor Who moment and got teleported through time to where they were like thousands and thousands of years into the future and were observing descendants of their characters. And that brought us to the session that we got a little bit of to set the scene, and next session get into more detail that puts it more in the Hunt universe. But they're still dwarves, elves, wizards, and so forth. They're actually looking for what I call the Wizard of Time. And yeah, so once, of course, adding a Doctor Who element of like the Weeping Angels mentality of statues that did this, they're all assuming that the Doctor is going to show up, but I haven't decided if that's exactly how I want the Wizard of Time to be. Should make it Tissaia. Oh my god, what am I stuck on? Good lord. Take some bees. Let's just make all the noise, right? Who needs to be quiet? Hmm. Oh, absolutely. I do like a touch of the realism, which is why I've always been a sucker for The Witcher. I like that's a little bit grittier and darker. It's not just everyone gets a happy ending. He's totally gonna flank me. Right? Like that's what you do in this situation. Ah! It healed faster than I could do anything with. Oh, I do have revive though. Boop! I'm up. Nope. They were patient. Whatever. Still tap this friend. Ooh, okay. So, in which you're made up and created monsters. Let me ask you this: as to which monster do you believe that is to be? Because most monsters came from the conjunction. Yes. Where you have Regis is a perfect example. Regis is a vampire. Elves, humans. Well, not necessarily elves, kind of elves, I guess. But anyways, the conjunction brought a lot of this into it. Now, is there some of those monster? I think sorcerers made half of the curses, if not all of the curses, but I wouldn't necessarily say they were the cause of these monsters. Like Strigas, yeah, probably. Stuff like that, but I wouldn't necessarily say that they made the monsters. And maybe for Blood and Wine, absolutely Blood and Wine, I would say Regis is definitely one of the main characters. Actually, what if I just do this? Is there any good ones in the store that I would run with? I don't believe so. I considered that one for a hot minute, but oh, I don't really actually want any of those. Well, thank you there, Travel Fire. And nice to actually have you in one of the lives. Where I goofing off with Hunt Showdown right now, and DJM and I are talking about Witcher, going through some of the lore and so forth, and hypotheses and theories. Here, and I think. Yeah. Oh, screw it, why not? Actually, no, take that back. Let's go skins this one here. Here, skins. That should be like that. Here. Boom. And then let's get rid of that one. Just gonna be Penny Shot and Dragon's Breath. We'll go over here, go here, 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 here. And then we'll go here, 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 here. Here, here. And there, and there. And this is going to be a fun little run. Normal contract trios. Let's see. Well, yeah. Now, besting Geralt does not count when he was a war sorcerer. What's his name? I can picture him and think of his name, but I can't quite say it. I would actually argue Geralt, though, is the witchiest of the Witchers. The only time that I would say, because Ciri's technically not a Witcher until now. She's just now becoming canon for it. And what is the guy's name? Oh my god, I cannot think of his name. The sorcerer that whooped Geralt, and then there's also one other guy, I can picture him too, and he was in Lady of the Lake, that killed Witchers. He was just a normal dude. That dude's the scary dude. Why can I not think of their names? Oh my goodness. My brain is shutting off for the night. That's gonna bug me so much. Ah, yeah. Hold on here. Let me grab one of the other electronic devices here. Um, Vilgeforce is the one I'm thinking of for the sorcerer. He's the sorcerer that just wrecked everybody. But he was a war sorc. He was not the subtle one. He was just good with his thinking. Now, at the same time, uh, the other guy I'm thinking of. What is his name? Bonhart. Bonhart. Oh my gosh. Bonhart, just a normal dude who's just a scary dude. Thank you for the heart and welcome, welcome. Well, I would disagree. She was not born a Witcher. She was born to be or as the Lady of Space and Time. She's basically a Time Lord, except for the fact she didn't need a TARDIS. She could teleport. She had basically godlike power, but I wouldn't necessarily call her a Witcher. Her elder blood allows it, I guess, but then that's not quite right. That's kind of how they came about with Blood Origins, which we don't talk about. 100%. Bonhart was not. He was a terrifying one. Um, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call Ciri a born Witcher. She would be more of a the elder blood and all that fun stuff, but she becomes a Witcher. They start taking notice. Ah! What? It's not shot. We define. What do you define as? There's my melee. Good lord, I'm stupid. What do you define though as Witcher abilities? Okay, so I get that. Okay, so she became a Witcher, but she wasn't even considered a Witcher at that time, though. She can't drink those, technically, though. And even Triss said that if she was to go through the trial of the grasses to actually give her the mutant abilities or whatnot, it would kill her potentially. And as she did struggle with it. I mean, now that is due to it not being the School of the Cat doing it and it being School of the Wolf, but yeah, but in order to... Okay, so she wouldn't have... She doesn't have the heightened speed. She doesn't have the... She doesn't have the better sight in general. I would argue that that alone defeats her from not being a Witcher. She's fast by teleportation. In the game, she doesn't have Witcher sight. and she doesn't have at least Witcher 3. And she has speed by teleportation. So I can see that. Now, the new bit of it where Witcher 4, she's definitely a Witcher, which makes sense. Ooh, we have a Hellborn. And I think by them saying that she is now a Witcher, it says she was never fully. She was 1,000 times better than any Witcher. But that was due to the elven blood and elder blood or whatnot, being able to teleport and travel in time and space. Go to the cyberpunk world. Is the freaking Hellborn right here? Ah, definitely close. Where is it? Which does mean that in Witcher 4, she's not going to be as strong. Unless they do something weird. Why? What's wrong with Cyberpunk? It's about the game or the lore of it or the fact that Witcher 3... Not Witcher 3. In the book, she talks about going to that world. Saving my penny shot, but okay. What? 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 Where's the Hellborn? I'm here for the Hellborn. Now, if you refer to 2077, I kind of get that, but also in 2077, we do get, on the Corpro timeline, we do get a Witcher her. So, then it's a valid thing to have in the timeline. And so are unicorns. It's all the way up here. Oh, I hate hunting this thing. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is gonna be a pain, isn't it? Woo! Spicy! Spicy meatball. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah! Really? He hit that? Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just messing this up. Oh my god, I am just This happened the last time I was fighting these things too. Really like some health. Got to hit and run on this son of a bitch till he dies. Well, yeah. Don't want to die. I don't have enough health. Why'd he run off? Normally, I would have choke bombs for this if I had pre-planned for this. Then we grab this and we run. Because I would like some of my money back. I know I'm about to be hunted. I know. So I think we're going to be stupid, run all the way this way, because it's going to be a good story one way or another. As I died to something stupid. Nah. So normally I'd have all my ammo, health bars, maybe paying attention a little better, I don't know. And then I would be just fine with going after another one. It's not. Someone's banishing the assassin right now. The last time I went after that one, I used my necro a lot faster than I wanted to. Oh, yeah, I like that. We'll use that as an excuse. Nah, I'm just not that good of a player. Like, I'm decent, but I'm not that good. There's the reason why I stay at 2-star. Because anytime I go above that, I do stupid things. Fair. I am overly excited for the game. I'm not excited, but I am going to suffer through the rest of the Netflix series. I'll watch Liam watch it burn it down. Mainly I want to see if I'm going to feel bad for him. What? That missed? I can't believe that missed. Yeah. Where is he running? Ooh, it's a solo. I don't have the ammo to pull it off. Now is where if I had the extra ammo, I would 100% risk it. But I think I'm gonna get out while I'm ahead. switch up my loadout to something not as stupid. Like, these dualies work wonders for me when I have something to go further than, like, you know, right there. Well, I'm a 2-star, so we'll see here in a moment. Watch, it would have been just the only other solo, because that would have been a wild situation for that to occur. I've had that happen once where I extracted after something like that, and come to find out it was just me and one other person in the lobby. I'm like, what? But it is also, at least in my time, almost 10 p.m., so that usually means that it's getting a little more spicy, and very rarely do I run into smaller maps. Oh, yeah. That was a pretty even-based lobby then. I'll accept that. Could be worse. It can be at times. I'm really just here to kind of try to get some of my money back. And what do I want to do here? I really wish that one was better. Let's just go with old reliable. Oh no, I do not know. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't play 6-star lobbies. I'm not that good. I'm not that guy. It always mind blows me when I hop in and I'm like, why is there so many 6-stars in here? I've had that happen a couple times. I'm like, I think they misunderstood what kind of player I am. Don't have another way to burn. That's fine. Then we'll go here, here, here. I could go with that. So we go to burning. Bloodless. I can only imagine. From what I've heard, 6-star lobbies tend to be lots of noise or zero noise. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, likewise, I feel that. I have to be up at 5 a.m. and I'm really not looking forward to it. Debating on how many more I want to play, but also I haven't had a chance to stream successfully, consistently last few nights or week. And I mean, not very often do I get to talk about not just D&D, but other TTRPGs and so forth. I absolutely accept that, and thank you. I also have like a 90-pound German Shepherd that likes to cuddle, so it doesn't make it always the best sleeping arrangement. Do you have big dogs as well, or is it just really big cats? Sorry, I had to make the joke. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Don't run away. Oh my god. Respect. That is way too many for my liking. We've thought about getting another dog, but I'm like, I don't know if I can have another one in the house. That's a lot. Yeah, but it's so fun fact. My line of work is horrible for my asthma because I have asthma, but it doesn't trigger like normal. I don't know. I don't fully understand it, but that's what they tell me. And dogs and cats, I'm super allergic to. However, cats really mess with me allergy wise versus dogs. But even why am I missing my shots? Good lord. That worked. That worked. Gonna get back up. Easy, 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 easy. Yep. You know, I don't get it. Why? I mean, I get it, but oh, give me that back. Hey, my fancy one. That's stock. Why would you burn it for that? Eh, teach their own. I can complain. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. That'll be a clip I have to adjust here. Let's see if I can adjust that. You know what? That works. I know, super exciting. Sorry. It'll just let me save it. There we go. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Kids are expensive. But I mean, so are significant others. Well, I guess us guys are pretty simple. Or cost effective sometimes. Hey, you know, that's kind of part of how that goes. I was always told I talk too much. And yet here I am streaming, have a TikTok. How are we not simple? Come on now. There's plenty of things I could say to explain why guys are simple. However, I'm pretty sure I'd get banned on this app very, very, very quickly. Are you saying that guys talk back disrespectfully? Or or what? Because I mean, not all guys talk back disrespectfully. Well, I mean, that's not a good thing. Very rarely have I talked back disrespectfully to my wife. And when that has happened, it's usually been in a non-intentional, as in wasn't thinking, or I've been working out in the sun for, you know, in 100-something degree weather for hours on end, and then I apologize very quickly. So maybe they don't talk back disrespectfully to you? By that logic, wouldn't it be you that talks back disrespectfully and triggers the disrespectful talk back? It's like disrespectful talk back inception. You saw it in the mirror. You do get what you put out. I will give you that. I have an ex-wife to prove that point. As in, they put out a lot of bad, and I gave it, well, unfortunately fell into the trap of giving it back. That true. I do believe she does like chaos. So I would argue you don't see it as disrespectful, you see it as fun. And just saying it's disrespectful makes you feel a little better for the sarcasm that comes in. Thank you for sharing the live. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. It keeps things fun, right? Aha! I do believe this is what they say. It's time to get out of here. Okay, but were they meaning it jokingly? Also, it's actually going well. You're hopping in at a good time there, good sir. This has been the best match so far. Right, burn him again. Ah! Fair enough, fair enough. Well, don't bait if you can't handle it, handle it. It's kind of like don't give it, can't take it. I guess is the only thing I got. I don't know. Well, if it's cruel and intended to hurt you, that's not good. Yeah, exactly. Just in time for the barbecue. I'm a little nervous about this one. The last one was a free hunter that popped back up, and I really just want to go grab my money and leave. Oh, never mind. Good. Cool. That's I accept that. That's gonna mess with me for a few days. Nothing's rigged. I'm here. Little disbelief. I mean, get some games in this week. If all goes well, yeah. Love to get some games in this week. Swear I heard something. Normally I'd go after that one, but I haven't had real good luck of going and attacking them. I would definitely be considering it. Okay, I'm usually on between 8 and 9 Pacific time. DM, and we'll see what we can do here. Oh, I forgot. I'm pretty sure I say I'm at night. Except for this Friday, I'm probably gonna be on earlier than that. Because my schedule's all wonky. I forgot though. Did you say you were PC, Xbox, both? PC. Sames. Alright. Definitely down to play some duos and be carried. I am humble enough to know that know my betters. Dude, I'm staying at 2-star consistently. You just saw some of the best gameplay I've had in a hot minute on solos. I would be concerned about that. Instead, no, you solos in 6-star like to hop into my 2-star lobbies. Every time I think the matchmaking makes sense, it doesn't. Wow. That's rough, actually. I mean, I don't actually mind going up against trios. I usually play solos versus trios, but yeah. Do you play West Coast servers or East Coast servers then? Oh, okay. I haven't played around with the East Coast. I'm a guy I play with from time to time, Draka, and he usually goes East Coast, except for when he plays with me, he goes to West Coast. See, now I'm nervous. Do I keep playing because I'm on a good roll? Or do I back off? Right, but I'm also in that little sweet spot. I'm like, Now, Illinois. So question for you: do you know who Unsub is? Thank you for more likes. So, Fat Electrician convinced them to actually end up in Illinois for a change, or is it Iowa? It's Iowa. It's Iowa, but they are going to Illinois soon, I believe so, on the live show. That's what my dream wants to hop into for a live, like a live thing. Both corn. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Huh, that was a mixture of a lobby. Yay. See, this is why I run pistols so much. It tends to work for me. Usually. Not always. I don't know. I think I'm going to browse for a moment through here and see what happens. And then if I'm still feeling it, then maybe I'll go into it. Wait, I never noticed they had bundles in there for this part. Has that always been there? I could swear it always been Blood Bonds Battle Pass. Or do I just never scroll down that far? The equipment animations always mess with me. When they add that. It's in the Reverend bundle. I usually don't ever go past like seeing what the discounted hunters are because I'm cheap. That is fair. Hey, it's better than the UI just before this, though, right? I really need to decide if I want to grab that one. I mean, I guess fair. I started a while back on Xbox, and I swear the queue times on that was atrocious. And then so I stopped playing for a hot minute until I got my PC set up and started playing on there, and I was like, that's not as bad as I expected it to be. What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, I wanted to see, even though I know I have a long time for that. That one. I like that one more. It's a little more. I wait forever to get to that though. Ah shit, hit the wrong button. Sounds good, and I will look forward to it. Do not have too much fun till then. Get some rest. I'm probably gonna be headed off here in a moment as well. 5 a.m. comes way too early. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. And it has been fun. Thank you for the chit chat. I will be on here tomorrow, one way or another.